Hey guys, Rico Rocks here. I would have made this video sooner, but the packages just came by the time I made this video. Today is the 17th of June. Well, it's June 17th. And I ordered this last Saturday, which was the 11th. I wish it came on the 15th of June instead of the 17th, because I really wanted to test out these sticks on my N64 controller. You may have noticed these are both repair box N64 replacement controllers, joysticks. One is based off the original N64 controller thumbstick, and the other is a replica for the GameCube style stick. They're both made by the same company, so they're not paying me to make this video. I bought them both secondhand online. But I am going to show you which controller is going to be testing with both of these sticks. It's my trusty old yellow N64 controller from 1996-7. Well, technically it belonged to one of my sisters, but I eventually got handed the N64 because they were moving on to the GameCube and the original Xbox. The GameCube became mine. It's a long story. It's probably going to get a video on my other channel on the N64 story if I ever feel like making that. But other than that, here's the original thumbstick. You got the stick right here. I did replace it, by the way. The original one was worn out, and I used it in I put in a broken controller that obviously had a faulty cable and stuff. I bought it secondhand, and so other than that, this is the controller that's going to get the testing with the replacement stick. So let's set this controller back to the side. I took really good care of the controller. We'll start with the original style design. If I could remember which one was the original style. Oh yeah, that would be this one. This one was opened upside down for some reason. And I'll go ahead and take out the this one first. To avoid danger, suffocation, keep this plastic bag away from babies and children. This bag is not a toy. This is the original style. It's got a nice tight stick, almost like the original one, but there's going to be some key differences if you watch comparison videos. The top portion is flat on this one. This one has the rings that are different size. So I don't know, it might affect gameplay. Another thing I need to mention, when you're taking this apart, I had another one. I don't have that one anymore. I gave it to a friend who has a blue N64 Ice Blue console. They have a blue controller with this style stick. Taking that apart, a bit tricky. Putting it back together, not as fun. So we'll see how this one performs with certain games. I think I'm going to make separate videos on that. Here's the GameCube style thumbstick. And while the picture is the older style with the hard plastic on the top, unfortunately they sent me the other variation, which I'm actually happy they sent me this version with the rubber grip on the top. I don't like the ones with the hole in the center, but to be fair, the original N64 controller had that, but it was hard plastic. Having the rubber style grip makes it much, much nicer. So, other than that, what can I say? Both of these thumbsticks are made by the same company, Repair Box. I guess I'll go ahead and hook these to that controller, test them out with 3 games, and there's going to be a lot of jump cuts, but other than that, I want to make this video presentable as possible. Oh, and unlike the other variation, this one I can actually take apart easily. You don't have to use a knife to cut it open. I had that other thumbstick, but it was not fun opening it. I almost cut myself. So kudos to Repair Box making a better design compared to those cheap ones. So I'm not going to demonstrate opening the controller. If you want to see a video on that, watch someone else's video. But I am going to do some jump cuts and show you the sensitivity with Super Mario 64. So see you in a bit. First up, the stock N64 controller with Super Mario 64. I have an AV to HDMI converter in case you're wondering why the screen was blue. Got it from Entertain Mart, great store. Watched Mario in action. I don't have an EverDrive 64 yet, so I can't really do the it also walks diagonally perfectly. This is a perfectly functioning analog stick. Another game to perfectly test it out with is Super Smash Bros. So, I normally play it with the Rumble Pack, but just for demonstrating purposes, let's just get in the action. Training mode. Of course, most of you want I'm gonna give Fox no mercy. We'll go to Sector Z. Because I had a hard time playing a Star Fox Adventure game, a friend was having trouble, so I'm gonna teach Fox a lesson. Ouch. And no, B-side doesn't do anything in this game. That wasn't until Melee, just so you know. So, yeah, this controller works really good. Oh, I should show you the cursor in action. This is a functional joystick. And now, the last game that also tests sensitivity, 007, The World Is Not Enough. GoldenEye would also be a good option. And since this is a game that requires a controller pack, boom, controller pack. This is not my original memory card from 1997. In fact, we never owned an official N64 controller pack, which is actually good because the official one requires using a soldering gun to replace the battery. These third-party ones just require pushing it out with a flathead screwdriver or a fingernail or something. I made a video about replacing that. The game, save player, load. This memory card I use for Snowboard Kids, and I decided to put this game on it because, well, it only takes up 1 or 2 blocks, so use every bit you can. Let's just get started. No, we're just using it for demonstrating purposes. Just to show the thumbstick in action. Come on. Ay. See, I'm pushing lightly. If I make some of you dizzy, sorry about that. Pen grenade. GoldenEye would also be a good game to demonstrate, but I decided to be different and use this game instead. So, we got a good functioning joystick here. Now I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate with the other 2 joysticks. I'll start with the original one and save the GameCube one for last because the GameCube is obviously a later system, so here we go. Okay, I got the normal style replacement controller. I need to mention it does leave your controller bulging a bit, so make sure the wire is not pinching anywhere, otherwise it could ruin your controller. So, we'll start with Super Mario 64 again. I may actually pop this in one of my other controllers. Select file 120 stars. Wow, this one is tight. Okay, so far this one's a bit twerky with Super Mario 64, but let's see how it handles with the smash attacks in Super Smash Bros. I'm going to test the same games in the same order. And there goes my copy of 007. Got it. There we are. And this time they grabbed Mario. Back to training mode. Okay, Luigi, you want to battle? Time for payback of what happened when I played Melee a long time ago. I lost to Luigi, so it's time for a little revenge. Smash attacks work. If you're looking for a controller to do these smash attacks, this is actually not a bad controller. Give me my coins. Sorry you're not seeing any of this. Whoops. Okay, you may have some few hiccups, but okay. Alright, now I see. Alright, this is becoming a little twerky with this game. I take back what I said. Now, how does it handle with 007? The world is not enough. Let me switch on the console. Oh, better pop it in. I didn't have it seating properly. Sorry about that. EA Games. Challenge everything. Come on, start the game. I'm just going to start on the first level, just so I can save time. I know I showed I had to save earlier, but I'm going to try and make things quick. Gotta warn you, this thumbstick is kind of overly sensitive.
Can I help you? The name's Bond. James Bond. Ah, Mr. Bond. We have a safety deposit box waiting for you. Ah, Mr. Bond. We have a safety deposit box waiting for you. Good afternoon. I'm sorry. I can't help you. Sorry to disturb you.
As you can see, not ideal for 007, the world is not enough, and I think GoldenEye would be the same. So, let's switch over to the GameCube joystick. Okay, I got the GameCube stick in, and before I fire up, let me show you a comparison of the two Nintendo branded, well, the two normal style. This is the official Nintendo one. Granted that I want to prove that official N64 joysticks have black backs. Most of them see gray ones, but I just want to prove a point. This one had a black back. So I decided to grab this one just to prove. This is the generic one. This one's a bit twerky. Let's get right back to the testing the joystick. Now the GameCube one. I think this one's probably going to be my favorite of the three. And I think I'm probably going to leave this stick in this controller, depending on how it performs. That's not bad at all. I think they're improving on their GameCube joysticks. So far, if you're going to play a game like Super Mario 64. I'm pretty sure the Bowser spins would be amazing with this thing. I'll post at the end if it is or not. Let's go ahead and switch over to Smash Brothers and see how this performs. Most people say Smash attacks are not good with this controller, but let's Oops, and I dropped Smash Bros. Don't worry, it still functions. N64 games are like tanks. You can't destroy them. Well, the consoles you can't destroy. I'm going to be Kirby. Since it's Link, we're going to the Hyrule Castle. So let's see how it works. So far, pretty good. If you're looking for a thumbstick for smash attacks, this is the one. Alright. I'm probably going to do some more stress tests with this thumbstick with this game. Now let's try out the one that I'm worried about. First-person shooters. Not just The World Is Not Enough, but other ones. It's determining if this one is good for this sort of game. It will give you an idea if this is the stick for you. So far, I'm happy with Super Mario 64 and Smash Bros. As for the other two joysticks, I don't know. I'll start with the first mission. Probably what I should have started with the official joystick. Alright.
Good afternoon, sir. Can I help you?
The name's Bond. James Bond.
Ah, Mr. Bond. We have a safety deposit box waiting for you. Good afternoon.
I'm sorry, I can't help you. Sorry to disturb you. I'm afraid no one gets to see Mr. Lachey without an appointment, sir.
Okay. Don't get testy.
Good afternoon.
So far. Yeah, this one works okay. It's a bit sensitive, but not bad. And now let's go over the final verdict. Okay, in conclusion of these three thumbsticks, obviously the Nintendo one is going to be superior, excuse me. Yeah. Okay, in conclusion, the Nintendo one's going to be the most superior of the three if you have a nice tight one. But if it's loose and floppy, obviously, that's going to be the worst option, or the second worst option. But I think this replacement GameCube stick from Repair Box, I think they've improved from what happened in the past. I'm very satisfied with the results. I tested it with the 3 games. It's great with Smash Brothers. Maybe I might leave this in this controller. As for this replacement stick, I don't know, I'll probably put it in one of my other controllers that needs it or something. I haven't decided. But as for this one, I'll use it as a backup just in case a thumbstick decides to wear out on me. So that's pretty much it. This is ReekRockStyles1 saying, hooray for the GameCube style joysticks. They've improved over the past. I'm very satisfied.